Alright guys, what's going on? It's Malls or Ben back here again with another video. And today we're going to be talking about opping on Inferno, how I like to do it. I'm Legendary Eagle Master rank in MM, so if that means anything to you, then that's what it is. I'm just going to show you how I like to play both sites, A and B. I rarely ever play A, but when I do play it, I'll show you what I like to do. I'm first going to start out with B though. So when I op B, I rarely op on this map, but when I do it, I get a spawn that's about here, so I can go for the pick. I think it's more about like right here. So I buy the op, and first thing I do is bring out my flashbang. And obviously I'm gonna push car here because this is the spawn to do it. I flash off that, and that'll flash everybody running up banana, except for somebody maybe who is hiding behind a pillar or something. But if they're running up right here or at logs, they will be blinded by that flash. It's a really nice flash to throw. You just bounce it off that wall, goes in front of the car, doesn't blind you, and then you can get that pick. If you want to go knife out all the way up until car, and then pull your op out, have your teammate flash you in, and then you'll be able to reach all the way up to car. Now, if you get a pick and then they're still pushing, I like to, fall back, smoke this off, come back onto site, and hold new box. Usually, let's see. Yeah, I'll hold either new box or spools, or I'll play an angle like this, a really kind of aggro angle. This is the type of angle that if you miss your shot, you are definitely gonna die, but you can catch them off guard. Let's see. Yeah, I'll usually come to spools though. I'll smoke. I'll try to get a deeper smoke. Like as I'm falling back, I'll try to smoke like right there. So that way, if they come through the smoke, you can easily see them. You don't have to watch out for cubby right there. So that's how I like to op B. If I'm passive opping, then I'll op spools, or I'll just spot spools. I'll do something like this where I jump spot and then peek out and get the kill, fall back to garden, and try to hold them as they cross onto site, and try to hold them from coming in through construction. As a CT, you're probably gonna have somebody, or you are gonna have somebody defending you on site. So I never hold CT because chances are, I think everybody in Counter-Strike knows that smoke right there. Chances are they are gonna smoke you off. So I don't hold this angle because usually you will be useless unless you get some spam through the smoke, but I wouldn't rely on that. Okay, so let's talk about A spawns and how I like to op A. If I get a spawn like this, I'll do one of two things. I'll grab the up, I'll come to mid, break out my flash, pull my knife out immediately, flash mid, and then run into boiler, and then come up and peek this. I'll obviously do that a little bit more gracefully. Bring my op out, peek that, and then peek here. And if you do it fast enough, you should be able to catch them when they're around this area. If not, they will be closer down here, and it's kind of a suicide angle, so you don't really want to hold that. After I'm done doing that, if I live through that ordeal, I'll smoke that off. I'll smoke it deeper, actually, down the stairs, and then I'll hold apps. I'll hold this angle, and I can see if they run through the boiler. The reason why I'll smoke it deeper is because I can't see them go into dark here. So I'll smoke it deep like that, and then I can see if they come up and go into dark. Pretty easy angle to hold. After that you can pop a flash if you get a pick, drop into pit, and then hold from here, which is pretty easy. Second thing that I'll do is just pretend I'm coming out of spawn here. I'll go from arches, wait a few seconds, pop a flash over mid, peek that angle, and then peek out. Be careful of Mexi pit right there and this headshot angle. And then usually I try not to go for this pick just because it's kind of, you know, it's kind of hard to as a CT because of how slow the op is now. But yeah, so that's how I hold A. And after I get that pick, typically, so this is how it'll go. I can't figure out my flash button. I'll flash over, go for the pick, get the pick, pull my smoke out, smoke mid, send another flash over, and you know, just keep peeking this angle. Watch out for boiler. You should have a teammate at porch protecting you. Sometimes I'll fall back to library and just hold it like this and make sure that they can't get to arches. If they get to arches, then make sure you call that, or just say they could be arches, or else you'll upset your team a lot. Hold this angle or something like that, or I'll come back to moto, wait a few seconds. If my teammate calls that they're running up mid, I'll flash over and peek out, kind of a wide peek. I know you're not really supposed to wide peek, but if you throw that flash there, you know, you can peek out and then do that. So that's a good deal. I rarely ever hold sight. Sometimes I will hold pit. Let's see. Sometimes I will hold pit, but it's kind of a sandwich angle. Like, if they sandwich you from apps and truck, then you're kind of screwed there with an op. So you're much better use kind of being over on moto and watching arches and truck at the same time. Much better use here than you would be if you're in pit. I don't hold graveyard anymore. Again, two different angles that you can be, actually three different angles that you can be peeked from. You got truck, you got apps, and then you got arches. So I don't hold that. Let's see. I think that's seriously about it. If I go aggro into apps, if I come up here and I don't see anything, I'll jump out onto haystack and hold this angle. You just gotta be aware of somebody coming out of T apps, or you know, coming up late, alt mid. But if you come down and hold haystack, or you peek bottom banana, this gets a lot of information for your team, which can be very good. So just keep that in mind. You know, play off of the picks that you get when opping. You know, come down, throw that flash. And then if you get one pick and that was the only guy there, you know, have your teammate push up with you, and you can hold T steps as he pushes up, like on this side with an M4, and you know, just kind of hold bottom banana, get a lot of information that way. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope it was informational. I hope it gave you a little bit of different ideas on maybe how to hold A with an op. This isn't really for people who are, you know, experienced with the game. A lot of people already know where to hold and stuff like that. This is more for like people who are starting out opping, or starting out in the game and want to know how to op a little bit better. Last thing, when holding what's this, porch, I smoke off boiler. I'll throw that smoke, and then I'll just kind of peek mid periodically from this angle. Sometimes if I have like a P250, let's see, give weapon. So if I have a P250 or 5.7 and I'm sitting here, you know, and my teammate's holding arches, then I can peek out with a P250 if I have to. Get the pick with the P250 as you cross, and then, you know, go back to sight or go back to pit. Hold something like this. This is probably a better angle than pit, to be honest, but Yep, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Let me know on what I should keep doing as far as CS goes. I enjoy this game. Let me know what other types of tips you guys want, and I'll be sure to get those videos out. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one. Peace out.